James Lasky was elected Chicago City Clerk in part because of his outspoken criticism of ghost payrollers and government waste. But now a CBS 2 investigation has found payroll abuses in his office that so embarrassed the city clerk that he's already suspended 7 employees. Pam Zeckman's here. Pam.
Lyndon, David, the city clerk's office issues dog licenses, parking permits, and publishes the city council's journal. But it's best known for issuing the city's $75 vehicle stickers and investigators for the city clerk ticket cars that don't display them. They issued 36,000 citations this year, and Lasky says at a recent press conference that he promised much more.
This is 2000, and we're going to make a strong effort now to crack down on scofflaws in the city of Chicago.
Donald Zakowski heads up that crackdown. As Lasky's manager of tax administration, he makes $88,000 a year, gets a city car to take home, and supervises 13 investigators. Zakowski also gets out and issues tickets himself, and there were easy pickings at a recent media event attended by CBS 2's Burley Hines.
You could be writing tickets all day long.
And we do.
But on several days this summer, we found Zakowski on the golf course, along with his supervising investigator, Gary Pogwitz, and the city clerk, Jim Lasky. Lasky says his staff takes comp or vacation time if they golf with him. But on August 17th, Lasky's group included Herman Warachek, his $85,000 a year office manager. Timesheets show Warachek called in sick when he obviously wasn't. And on October 24th, the group was joined by Kenneth Pollitt, Lasky's project coordinator, earning $62,000 a year, even though his timesheets show he was sick. The city's inspector general declined to comment on specific cases, but agreed to interpret city personnel rules that say sick days can't be taken if someone clearly isn't sick. Like playing golf?
Playing golf is an extreme example that's a clear and absolute abuse of sick policy.
As a result of our inquiry, Lasky suspended both men for 5 days. Lasky has a Chicago cop on his security detail who even drives him to golf outings. Between his driver and all those investigators who can quickly check license plates, it's not surprising we got caught taping Lasky golfing with his staff on September 26th. After a few stares, the foursome left without finishing the 14th hole. More than a month later, we looked at timesheets from the clerk's office and noticed that some had been altered with whiteout.
If those timesheets are doctored in any way, that's something that raises suspicion to me. That's something that we aggressively investigate.
On September 26th, the day they identified us, Zakowski whited out something here. Lasky says Zakowski simply changed a comp day to a vacation day. The week before, on September 19th, when we also saw Zakowski golfing, whiteout was used again. Lasky says Zakowski mistakenly signed in when he was taking a comp day. Then there's Gary Pogwitz, Lasky's $67,000 a year supervising investigator. Pogwitz's timesheets for October 31st show his signature and times he signed in and out covered with gobs of whiteout and replaced with an S for sick day. But we saw him at home, mowing his lawn and blowing his leaves. He seemed to detect us, so we left at 3. The next day, Lasky says Pogwitz inadvertently signed the wrong timesheet and used whiteout to correct the mistake. But Lasky suspended both men for 5 days for not following proper procedures when they used whiteout. Even when we watched Pogwitz at work one day teamed up with another investigator, Michael Duranzo, they didn't seem to work for much of their 8-hour shift. Their ticket books show they only spent 1 hour writing 11 tickets. Much of their day was spent going to restaurants and bars, including one in Cicero.
They're getting paid to work 8 hours. Anything short of that definitely is something that will jeopardize their livelihood as a City of Chicago employee. The taxpayers deserve and demand better.
Lasky declined to be interviewed on camera. He says as a longtime advocate for watching out for the taxpayers, this is an embarrassment for him. As for his golfing, Lasky says he works long hours and has only taken about 4 weeks of vacation this year, including 12 days to golf. He says he hits the links at least once during the week, and as an elected official, he can golf whenever he wants. Tomorrow night at 10, you can't see it, but this Clerk's employee is dressed for Halloween as a ghost payroller. It's a trick on the taxpayers, but a treat for him. Just part of our report tomorrow night at 10. David and Linda?
Look forward to that. Thanks, Pam.